have to write it down.
Mom around there.
My dear David, while preparing your Bar Mitzvah, I've taken the time to reflect, one of your favorite pastimes, about what has been for me to be your mom.
No, habla para acá.
And here, okay. You came into our lives as a meteorite, a ball of fire. I felt your presence in my belly before a pregnancy test could confirm it. And later, you kicked nonstop. Although I tried to go about life as if nothing was changing, your constant kicks and hiccups were signs of the very energetic person that was about to join our lives. Little after you were born, I continued with my professional ventures, but thanks to your relentless demands, I slowed down to be there with you a little more. At night, you wouldn't go to sleep until in desperation, I would climb into your crib and we would both fall asleep together. Then you started walking and not just talking, but screaming. I can remember what got you so upset so often. With your voice getting coarser and raspier, I ran with you to the specialist who said, just lower the volume to avoid having issues with your voice later in life. But even that didn't persuade you. David, you were lucky to have grown around, let's just say, a more mature mom than the ones your brothers had. If you had been born 12, 13 years before, like them, I would have screamed louder than you to stop you. But I didn't do that. As a mental health counselor, you became my lab. I had to apply the theory and observe the results. So when you screamed in frustration, I just looked at you and said, sounds like you're very angry. I will walk away and talk to you later when you cool down. Yes, I was able to put it in practice, what I learned in school. Our home became the land of free expression, with a bit of boundaries, of course. Stephen and Adrian, I'm honestly sorry. I was not this mom back then. But life is not fair. That's one of my favorite lessons in therapy. You got each other to play with, the companion and everlasting pal. But didn't get the wiser mom. David didn't have a brother to have fun growing up with. But this mom is more compassionate, understanding, and tolerant. So as time went by, all that screaming turned into good arguments and strong convictions, perseverance and intensity in whatever you chose to focus on. And instead of climbing up your crib, nights are filled with meaningful conversations to quench your insatiable curiosity and inherent interest in the world around. But what I'm most glad about is witnessing your satisfaction of being a contributory young man. I'm convinced that regardless of the extent, nothing compares to play a part in advancing the well-being of others. The only advice I want to give you, I can help being a Yiddish mami, sorry, is don't obsess about accomplishments and getting places and reaching material goals only. Stop and look at the colors of nature around you, its refreshing smells, its soothing sounds. Take time to taste the food you enjoy. Hug and kiss those you love. Life shouldn't be traversed without enjoying the pleasures in it. Nourish the relationships important to you and actively look for the company of those you love. Otherwise, life can become a lonely and sad journey, no matter what your accomplishments are. But do not worry about remembering all this. As long as I'm around, I will make sure you do. Anyway, what else are moms for?